In this video, I'll show you how to connect your Mac computer, MacBook, iMac, no matter what model, to your Canon PIXMA G3270 or other similar models. So let's get started right away, and I'll also show you how to print and scan using the Wi-Fi. First thing is to connect your printer to the Wi-Fi network of your home or office. So let's see how this is done. To connect this printer to the internet, we need to use these arrows over here, up and down, to navigate until you see settings over there. Then press OK and select the first option, which should be LAN settings. Wait a few seconds. And then we're going to have three different choices here. The first one is Wi-Fi, and this is what we want to select with the OK button. Then go down until you select Wi-Fi setup, press OK. From here, you need to go over there where it says Wi-Fi setup, press OK. Then go down and select manual connection. Wait a few seconds. And here you're going to have a list of all the different Wi-Fi networks that are located around your printer. Use these arrows to find your Wi-Fi network. Mine is the first one. Press OK, press OK, press OK, OK. And now we have to enter the password of this network. Press OK. And then we need to use this very small keyboard on the screen and these arrows. If you want to have access to numbers, you just have to go on this corner, click once, and you'll have numbers and symbols if your password contains such a thing. Once you're done typing, select OK, press OK on the printer itself, and wait a few seconds so it connects with your Wi-Fi router. Press OK, and this is it. Your printer is now connected to your Wi-Fi network. Next step is to take your Mac computer, and we need to go to the Canon website. With this printer, you may have this, seen this in the box. You need to go exactly on the website they say over here. So go ahead, type this into your web browser, and you should be over here. Then press the start button. Choose B, connecting to a computer and smartphone. Now over here, you're going to need to click on the download to download the software that you need to actually run the printer on your Mac computer. And once this is done downloading, go ahead and launch the file that just got downloaded on your Mac. So this is the file. This is how it looks. I double clicked on it. I will just have to double click again on master setup. Press open. You'll have to type the password of your Mac to allow this software to get installed. Press install helper once you typed the password. Start setup. Here you're going to press on yes, agree. Then as they say here, make sure your printer is actually turned on. Press next. It will search for your printer. Make sure again your laptop or Mac computer is connected to the same Wi-Fi network as your printer so that it's able to see it. Here we go, you're gonna have this list. The printer will be right over there. Press next once it's selected. Press continue. Then you're gonna click on this button, add printer. And this screen should appear. If you're running a newer Mac computer, it may look slightly different, but basically it's the same. You need to select your printer from the list you're seeing and then press the add button. Usually it's over here, but again, if you're running on the latest Mac OS, it may look different. I prefer not upgrading that often. It will add the printer, and then over here, press the next button to continue the setup. It will ask to print a print head alignment. This is recommended. You're not obligated to do so. You can press next. You're gonna get this icon saying that everything is done, everything is beautiful and connected. So press the next button. You're not obligated to print a test print. We're going to do it separately. Here they'll try to sell you a bunch of stuff, and they're a bit sneaky, Canon. They're not giving you the choice to exit this screen. You see over here, I cannot exit this window, and there's no way to say no, I don't want. So you have to click on go to website and close the website that will open. All right, so I closed everything and we're ready to print. So open any file that you wish to print. Let's say I have this document here. It's a PDF of 2 different pages. And let's say I want to print this. Simply go on top here, file, then select print. And under printer, make sure that your Canon printer is the one selected from this list. Then you have a few settings here you can change. Make sure again that it fits your project. In my case, everything looks fine. If you're going to print on glossy paper some pictures, you need to absolutely go over here, select media and quality, and select from media type here, glossy photo paper. If you do not do this, the color, the ink will smear on your glossy paper. Again, in my case, I'm just trying to print on plain paper, so I don't have to touch anything here. The only thing that you can change really that it's useful is under media and quality, and select the print quality. You have draft, this is the lowest, normal, and best. For most usage, I think normal is perfectly fine, but if you're printing something with many details like graphics or a picture, well, best is the one I recommend, obviously. I'll keep it to normal for this, and I'll press the print button. Again, make sure that you have some paper inserted in your printer and that this tray is extended. And now I'll press the print button. Usually it takes only like 15 seconds. If you're printing a picture, it will obviously take more time to print since it has more details. I should mention that this Canon G3270 does not have double-sided printing. So over here you see it printed on 2 separate pages, and you cannot select this option on the computer since it does not have this feature. But maybe your Canon PIXMA printer has it, and well, then you'll be able to select it there to check it. So these are our prints. It looks perfect. Now let me show you how to scan a document using the scanner here and sending the results directly to your Mac computer. So let's say I want to scan this document. Open the scan lid, and you're gonna notice there is an arrow on this corner. Take your document with the top part on the left side, you see? Like that. And bring the corner of your document so it touches the corner with the arrow, like that. Then close the lid, and we need to go on the Mac. On the Mac computer, you need to go on the Mac logo here on the top left corner, select System Preferences. If you have a newer Mac or you're running a newer version of Mac OS, it may look different, but I'll put on the screen what you need to click here. You need to go into Printers and Scanners. Double click to launch, and then you're going to have a list of all your printers and scanners. Select your Canon printer, in my case it's this one, and then go ahead and select the Scan tab over here. Press Open Scanner, wait a few seconds. You can even make this window a bit bigger. It will give you a preview of what is on the scan bed, but this is not saved. So what you need to do now is to go on the right side and select the right settings for your scan. So do you want it to be in color or black and white? Here we have the DPI settings. If you're scanning some text, you should choose 200 DPI. This is plenty of resolution, but if you're scanning something with more details and you want the best quality, choose the highest number here. Over here it's 600, so if you choose that, you'll have the best quality. What's important to know is that the time that it will take to scan your document will change according to which DPI settings you have choose. So 200 DPI, usually it takes about 12 to 15 seconds to scan. If you choose 600, it can take even a minute. So just be careful here, and depending again on your project, select the right setting. Then over here, select the size of your paper. Mine is a letter size, so I'll select US letter. To tell the computer where you want this scan to go. In my case, I want it to go on the desktop. You can even give it a custom name, anything you want. And the format here, if you're scanning a picture, choose JPEG. If you're scanning a document, choose PDF. And what's cool about choosing PDF is that if you have multiple pages, let's say you have a document of 50 pages that you want to combine in one single PDF. So what you need to do is to select here, combine into single document. And after scanning this one, go ahead, put the next page. Do not change the name here. Keep all these settings the same. And every time you're gonna scan with these settings, the page will go into the PDF document over here. So your PDF document can have hundreds of pages if you just keep doing this. In my case, this is just one page, so I'll remove this and select PDF. Image correction, keep it to none, and press scan when you're done. Here it's at 200 dpi, and you can see the speed. Actually, it's going faster than what it's looking here, so just wait. Usually, as I said, 15 seconds. Here we go, it's even saved before that. You're gonna get the message saved, and if you go in the folder where this got scanned, you're gonna find the document, and here it is. So this is it. This is how you use your Canon PIXMA MegaTank G3270 or other models with your Mac computer. If this was helpful and you want to support my channel, check the Amazon affiliate links down below in the description. Every time you get something from there, I get a very tiny commission that helps my channel. If not, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.